Hi there, welcome back to this new video tutorial. It's about HTML and CSS. So ever wished you could build your very own website but didn't know where to start? Today we are making it happen in under an hour. So this video is all about helping beginners dive into HTML and CSS, the absolute essentials for creating a website. So by the end, you will be able to build a simple yet beautiful web page from scratch, from zero. Your first step into web development starts here. So all you need is a computer, a web browser. I guess you already have your machine. And for the web browser, you need an internet connection. And you need also an environment to write your code inside it, which called the code editor, Visual Studio Code. And no previous experience needed. All I will walk you through every line of code. This tutorial is perfect for beginners who wanted to build the basics of web development, and for students working on a project or anyone curious about building websites. So stick around to the end to see how it all comes together, and hands on the keyboard. So don't forget to code along with me. First of all, let's give an abbreviation about the web development in general. So in web development, we have these three core technologies that everyone needs to learn. So the first one, it will be the HTML, and you can think of it like, you can think of the HTML is like as skeleton of a website. It's a language that structures and organizes all the content you see, like text, images, links, buttons, and more. Just like how the walls and floors shapes a building or a home. So HTML shapes a web page, creating a layout for every element that goes on it. I guess you get the meaning. So if the HTML is the structure of your home or your building or website, then the CSS is like the paint and decoration, adding colors, style, and design to your site. And JavaScript adds the interactions, or letting users click buttons, submit forms, and more together. So HTML, CSS, and JavaScript make up the core of the web development. Maybe it pops up this question in your head: why learning HTML first? So learning the HTML first gives you a strong foundation for everything else in the web development. Once you get comfortable with it, picking up the CSS and JavaScript will be much easier. So the great news, HTML is a beginner friendly with just a few types and some practices. And some practice, you will be able to create a structured web page in no time. Let's dive in and start building your very first web page. All right. And first and not foremost, I want you to check this website. If you haven't downloaded yet if you haven't a VS Code on your computer machine, check this website, code.visualstudiocode.com, and you can upload it from here. It will recognize your computer or your machine operation system. In my case, it's Mac OS. So please just press the button here and you will download the latest version of your Visual Studio Code. Then what I want you to do in your desktop, create a folder here just to practice on it our new skills that we are going to, our new technologies that we are going to learn. So creating a folder here, you can name it whatever you want. In my case, let's name it Build My Website, and open it in your VS Code editor here. Once you install it, and you have two options. You can open it from here, click this one, and it will open, go to your desktop, open wherever you want a folder. Or another one is just press a command and the O on your keyboard. So let's grab this one. You can drag it and drop it in your Visual Studio Code, or you can just select it from here. Here we go. So what I want you to do, just come here and go to the extension button here, and the essential extensions that I want you to install will be the prettier. So this is important extension that will make your code beautiful, and it will format everything you will code in your VS Code once you save it. Okay, just install from here. I already installed before, and the second extension will be the live server. So this one, it will helps you to, whenever you save your code, it will also update it in your web page. So that's it, and let's create our new file here. Let's call it index.html, and here we go. Now we have our first index.html file here, and VS Code, it provides us abbreviation. It called the image abbreviation, the exclamation mark here. So once you press it here and press the enter, it will give us the structure code of your HTML page, and I will explain it here line by line.